Last year, everything was new, and everything was a little bit of a shock to the system. I came in ready to rock and roll, and some of them were taken a little bit back by that, and the progression throughout the year was good to see. They came back to school with a lot more aggression in how they want to perform in the training pool and then also at competitions.
Starting off, we picked up the pace a lot quicker than last year because we just had to come back way more in shape than we did last year, and I think it really helped so we could hit the ground running as soon as we got here, and that really showed in our performance at Houston.
That was really great coming in here where our entire team is really moving early in the season. It was pretty hard for us to get used to how hard the actual practices were, because I don't know, we were kind of not like under the impression that we would be taking it easy, but thought there would be more of kind of a ease into it, but we jumped right in, and so it was pretty hard, but I think we're getting the hang of it now.
Throughout the ups and downs of the season, we had some meets that we didn't perform as well as I really wanted to, and somehow they were able to get it all back together and perform really well at the Invitational. And it wasn't a perfect meet by any means, but it was great to see the character in our athletes. If they didn't have a great swim, to come back the next day and then have a great swim, or in the morning if it was just an okay swim, to come back at night and swim even faster at night. And every day, like, they are definitely conditioned athletes, because every day they were still able to perform at their peak performance, even though they had just like swam lights out the day before, and sometimes your body fatigues and gets tired in 3 days worth of a meet, but they didn't show any of that, and they showed a lot of heart in the way that they raced.
Our team is really, we stand behind all the blocks, and we cheer for all the girls in all their races. We're one of the smaller teams when we compete against the teams, but our presence on the deck is always known because we're behind every race, cheering for everybody every step of the way. Our attitude is great too. Some of us don't have great swims, but we still get out of the pool and we make sure we put on a smile and we're happy for everyone else. We really feed off of when our teammates do well, and we use that.
Mia's had a great season so far. She's already been a lot better than where she was last year at this time, and man, she's killing it in the training pool, which has shown to benefit her in her performances, and we can't wait to see what she can do second semester as well. It was great to see her break 2 school records. I imagine that she'll be breaking more records come the end of the season.
Katie and Sarah, they keep reminding me, they remind all of us, every part of your practice matters. Don't let this be the reason you miss something by 0.5 seconds, So every practice you go in and you have to do everything you can do, and the coaches yell at you, make sure you're doing everything you do. The girls, we are constantly cheering for each other during practice, even encouraging each other. And I think that's really helped me out and keeping my intensity in practices and swim meets, and that's led me to be quicker this year.
It's like a whole new Holly, and the way that she attacked her races, it was just fun to watch, and she dropped so much time in the IM events and also her backstroke event, and it's really great to see someone who puts in all the effort and the training and is very resilient when it comes to tough training practices, and it's great to see that person finally reap the benefits of all her hard work.
Well, I didn't really know it was a record. I was just happy that I won a best time, and then they told me I got the record, and I teared up a little bit, and I was just so excited. It was unreal. I still can't really believe that I went that time. It was unlike anything else.
And Emma was great to see. She's our tallest on the team, and she's a freshman, and she's a joy to coach, and she gives her best every day, and the way that she pushes her teammates is really cool to see as well. And she's a tough kid, and she was sick for like most of the semester, it seems like, so for her to get up and swim a best time in a lot of her events and also set a school record, it was really great to see. And again, she's one that I imagine will drop more time and set more school records at the end of the season.
I mean, it was really exciting because I had seen Ellie go off in like one of the first heats in the 200 free, and she swam really fast in prelims, and then so it was still Alex Lakota, myself, and then Caitlin Simpson who had to swim next, and so we were all kind of like, oh wow, we really have to go fast. And then Lakota swam and went even faster, and then so I was like, okay, to make finals I really have to go really hard. So as I was swimming, it felt good, which usually like hurts a lot, so I was kind of worried if I didn't go that fast. And I hadn't dropped my time in 2 years, so whenever I touched the wall and saw that I finally not only just like dropped time, but I finally got into the 150 range, I was really excited. I had no idea it was a school record until they told me.
With a great performance at the Houston meet and knowing what it took to get there and why I trained them so hard and why I'm so tough as a coach, I think that they have a respect for that hard. They saw the results, and so I think that I'm hoping that that makes them very hungry and ready to work again next semester to see even better results in February.